Welcome back to Remnant from the Ashes. We're on the blasted hellscape that is Rom, and our objective is to find the Undying King. We've got some new enemies, some new environments, some new dungeons, some new bosses, obviously. Oh, look, a village. I guess this is the best we could hope for in these blasted environs. I wonder if they'll be friendly.
This isn't looking good.
Excuse me, I'm looking for your king. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to do something about the sound, because man, is that loud. That's one of the new elites. That's the Berserker. He doesn't have any hands. He just has tusks attached to hands. Or attached to stumps, I should say. We also have a dog. Yes, we gotta shoot the puppy. No, I'm really not that upset about it. But you'll see why in just a second, once we find out where he's hiding. There he is. Oh look, another elite. The shaman. Or Asian shaman. Come here, you. Ow. Ow.
Ooh, that was rough.
Heavily be followed by somebody. Also, the assault rifle's gotten a little bit of a switch in little switch in look. Biggest danger in ROM is the density of the enemy population. I'm gonna have to go in. I'm gonna pause because so I can go and turn the music and the special effects down just a little bit. Okay, that's a little better. Yeah, the issue is the enemy density is so much higher than it was with the root on Earth. That might be a little too much, actually. And they trigger more easily. So you'll end up drawing half the village by shooting one dude at the edge. I don't know if this is where we're supposed to go. I'm gonna keep wandering through the village before we decide to go through one of the doors. But this is a fairly primitive setup, which seems to indicate that they've lost a lot of technology, which Ford describes in his notebook. The dogs are... It's like Resident Evil dogs. They're nasty little bastards.
It's over.
That's why I call him the Berserker, because he can do that little... Essentially, it's a temper tantrum, where he just starts swinging and swinging and swinging and swinging and swinging, and it takes a while for him to cool down. That can end a run if you get caught. The natives here are also using their bone helmets get resistance until you break the helmet. So you can't do weak point strikes on them, which can get tough, especially with the Berserker, who you had. I mean, you saw what was going on there. Until you break the helmet, he's just a tank. There's something there. I think that's the sound of a simulacrum, but I'm not sure. Or not. Oh, this is the door. Okay. Oh, hey, an NPC. That's a boss fight, but we don't have the item for it. Here we go.
Oh, welcome. I assume you seek sustenance, curatives. You've come to the right place. You have a new smell about you. Not the wastes, nor the citadels. Where are you from, friend? Oh, yes, that would explain it. Oh, I've never smelt your kind before. Wherever you're from, you are welcome here. My prices are the same for all. You may also be interested in information. Buri? Akari. Even the great king himself. None keeps secrets from Wad. So, how can I help you?
Can I ask you about?
What interests you, friend?
What's that construct outside?
An ancient monster, relic of a bygone era. I found it many years ago, but could never make it work. Though, given its size, perhaps it better serves as a statue. You may.
What is the mask grafted to your face?
Yes. The Buri often improve their own bodies, making themselves stronger. I'm sure you have seen this. The Idri, the chosen ones, for example, are given powerful crystals that grant unique gifts and visions.
But that's not a crystal.
Oh, astute friend. You have a discerning eye indeed. Or maybe more than one. No, Wad's mask is decoration only. My strength lies in the quality of my wares.
Okay.
Business it is. I have many goods to barter. Or perhaps you are after my secrets.
What kind of secrets do you know?
A blind man hears much. Secrets that may escape the notice of others. I know many things. For 100 scrap, I'll share one piece of information with you. Something I guarantee you won't hear anywhere else.
Yeah, these secrets are of dubious quality. Let's just look what he's got to available.
To consider.
So we've got some new items, specifically the heavy water elixir. He also sells trinkets, Jewel of the Black Sun. And Mender's Charm. So in the multiplayer, if you heal and you're close enough to an ally, they will get a 50% healing as well. What this does is it makes it 100% healing. I'm going to buy both of them just because we have the cash for it. And we're going to pick up one of those.
I await your return.
And then we're going to look at the lore because that's what we're here for. May the Black Sun consume our enemies that we might bring the Age of Reconstruction. Yeah. Alright. And the Mender's Charm. The Akari have not survived in solitude. It has taken all of us working together as one. Neat. Plus the inventory. Heavy water elixir. When the challenger comes, he will require aid. So see the Akari. And it removes the radiation effect that is an issue here. Oops, wrong button. And I actually need to assign that here because we no longer have to worry about root rot. That's no longer a thing that we have to deal with. However, we will have to deal with radiation damage. And radiation is a poison over time effect.
Are you after information? I have that as well.
I think either that or it halves your stamina until it goes away. So this is the Black Sun Gate. We have to disable both of those crystals in order to move on, but to do that we need a key. We don't have that key, so we need to go dungeon diving. But this is the Citadel of the Undying King. Beyond this gate lie the halls of King Eslan the Undying, he whose mighty hand slew the Gari, whose enduring heart nourishes Ram to life, and whose calculating wisdom preserves Ram's strength. Only the strong may enter these walls. Strength is proven against the Undying's chosen champions. All must die so that all things can be reborn, so speaks the Undying. Yep, they're the same poem. So it's almost, so we've got essentially...
Oh, hello, friend. I lack sight, but I know a customer will smell one.
So in the years since the apocalypse and the root invasion and subsequent apocalypse, there's three cultures. There's the Undying and his champions, the Idri. There's we can't go that way. That's the exit to a dungeon. Oops. There's the Bari, which are a slave race who worship the Undying, and there's the Akari, who are barbaric monsters who...
One has everything you need.
The Akari are the ones we're fighting, the ones that have been hostile toward us with the bone masks. They've kind of devolved into like cannibalistic barbarians. So they're not really giving us much of a choice. Anyway. Great point. And this is why I like the assault rifle. It's strength of the submachine gun with the range of the lever action rifle. I thought they could jump through windows. Audio glitch. Nice. So this set series of map tiles, first of all, exceedingly repeating, because it's pretty much these, and then we'll get some unique locations later. But they always kind of look like this. Ow. Damn dog. Anyway, it's also exceedingly easy to get lost, so I'm going to be relying an awful lot on my map, or my mini-map in the top right-hand corner. So if you see me just kind of walk into walls and stuff, it's because I'm looking at the map, not the screen. Thankfully, like good design, sound design should, you know, all the enemies make noise, unless it's designed as kind of a horror aspect where the enemy is silent for a reason. We've got another stuck dog. But it's clearly a dog. It barks like a dog. It growls like a dog. Actually, I think it's supposed to show that these were, in fact, very much parallel worlds. If not for an advancement in science somewhere down the line and the death of the Guardian, this would have been just like Earth. And of course, you know, the invasion of the they call the root the Gari, so they have a slightly different language than English. It's, you know, it's something. But the fact that you speak whatever language it is a tad strange. And they kind of, I mean, hell, I even asked the question, and they just kind of hand wave it away. It's just kind of, don't worry about it. You're speaking their language, whatever it is. Excuse me. Feel much better this morning, but still got a little bit of a cough. I've been letting the mask's healing properties do all the work. 'Cause as long as you're not getting hit, it doesn't matter what your health is. Okay, thought I heard one more dog, but I think we're he's on the second floor. And you're gonna see us kind of once we start entering the dungeons, you're gonna see a very much a stark dichotomy between this like primitive living and some very advanced technology. But we kind of have to get there first, so I probably should get a move on. To the dungeon. We actually have two dungeons. One was the first dungeon was the one we kind of bypassed. This is going to be the second dungeon. I don't know if this is the mandatory dungeon or not. I think we have to do both. Because I think we require... No, we only require, sorry, one key. But I'm going to do both anyway, obviously, because stuff. And each world has its own, you know, weaponry and artifacts and stuff like that. But they all fall into weapons, mods, necklaces, and rings. And armor, of course. Yeah, I think this is our mandatory dungeon. Kind of a look at their buildings. Very, almost, see how they flare at the base? That's theoretically architecturally sound, but don't quote me on that. Oh, I have trade points to spend, don't I? Yeah. And so we get this look at their kind of underground labs and those things. Those are going to be a dime a dozen, actually, so that you'll get used to seeing those. They're leftovers from the root, I think. They're not really explained. They're floating heads that shoot radiation. So, yeah. but they come in 2 flavors. Radioactive Ember. Increased radiation damage by 15% and converts basic melee from physical to elemental, dealing radiation damage. The gifts of the Black Sun are many. What killed the old world can kill the new. Interesting philosophy. But so there's 2 kinds. There's the glowing kind and the regular kind.
Stay down.
The regular kind shoot crap at us. And the glowing kind are suicide bombers that cause radiation.
God, what is that? Come on. What? Shit. Who's next?
Remember when Ford's diary said don't shoot the beehive guys in the head? That was the beehive guy. Not the one with the staff that shot radiation balls at us. The other one.
Oh, it's over.
If you shoot them in the head, they spawn like these tracking bee-like projectiles that do some serious damage. Also, we have now, instead of exploding barrels or anything like that, we have exploding radiation containers. So yeah, the theme of this world is radiation. They're just like the spore. The little spore balls from the root. Now, from really.
Shit.
Did we win?
Oh, it's over.
I guess so. Holy crap, that was close. These heads also have a pretty ridiculous detection range. They'll spot you from across the map. Sadly, there's not particularly many breakables on ROM. Most of this stuff is made of metal. Even the crates you can't break. So, all those lessons you learned on Earth about breaking shit don't apply here. think he does damage himself whenever he shoots the little... Oh, crap. This is the ROM answer to the chain gunner from... The root chain gunner. Shoot it in the gut.
Come on.
We alive? Then we're doing good. That was rough. Yeah. Now you know what I mean when I said you've got a lot more enemy management to deal with. Because they just keep coming. But we've also got a lot more crap to pick up because they drop. There's a lot of stuff here. I'm also running the stockpile ring because it makes fights like this so much easier. Because they're real stingy about the ammo for whatever reason. Sometimes there's a chest in here, but I guess not. Alright. Moving right along. We're gonna go right up here because that's the wrong way to go. Because it dead ends here at this T intersection. I think. See, unfortunately, I don't remember too much about these maps. ROM is just kind of a footnote as far as I'm concerned. It's almost a transitional world because you don't actually spend too much time here. There aren't any real NPCs. There's like 2. Hello, this is what I was looking for. We should probably bump up my elemental resistance. There's like 2 NPCs that talk to you. Everybody else tries to kill you. There's no ward, but then again, we can go back to the ward whenever we want. You get the idea. Anyway, to the exit. Or to the boss fight, I should say. And it actually, since it kind of looks like we're out of time, I'm going to call this a video, and I will see you guys in the next one where we do the boss fight, and we could do the other dungeon, and then we meet the Undying King. Take care.